Balance warm versus cool. Okay, balance through color only. Balance, a principle of design. Okay, we have learned balance in geometrical way. We have always considered the weight in an object to tell us is it balanced or not. Okay, this is the first time we are doing a balance through color only. Element of design, color. Okay, and this is the most top important segment of today's lecture. Here you will get question from element of design also and principle of design also. It's rare having balance with color. So here is a photograph, it's a balanced photograph. But how you say it's a balanced photograph? You know, in geometry you see different things here, different things here. Okay, equal amount of weight in geometry you are seeing. Okay, but here there are more images of humans, and here there is less image of humans. So how it has been balanced? It's a very balanced painting. Look, the two whites over here balancing this. It's a smaller white, it's a bigger white. Here there are more humans, so here this opposite side one is bigger and this is smaller. Very, it's a very clever technique. No, and this has been pushed away, this pillar has been pushed away. Plus now you can see this orange color being used here, and here also shade of orange, golden is being used, which is a shade of orange. So warm color and warm color, balance maintained. Here white and white, balance maintained. Another place where balance is maintained, now here you want a vertical scale, balance was maintained. Let's see how they have balanced out on a horizontal scale. This color and this color, blue tint and blue tint, has been done here to maintain the weight. Okay, so this is how through color you maintain balance. It's a very subtle way and clever way of doing things. Now here is an very famous painting. Now here you are seeing the painting, and here you are seeing a light coming from here, and light being put on or focus on this lady. So two places you are seeing light on this lady and through the window. Okay, now imagine if this light was not there. Okay, only this lady was in light, then this would be the picture. We wouldn't have even bothered to see this corner of the picture or this edge of the picture. Only focus would have been the woman. Okay, and the only extra importance was given to this side of the picture. But due to this, now you are seeing both side. If you horizontally divide this picture, now you'll see both side being given importance. Here also there is light, and here also there is light, and now here also you're looking, your eyes are going there also. Okay, so emphasis has been created, and through emphasis balance has been created. This is how you create balance in a painting, through color. If I remove this, there would be no warm color on this side. Okay, so to balance out, now look, here there are warm colors, but this warm color here is more saturated than the color, warm color saturation on the right side. Correct? So why? Because the power, be it less in amount in a space, but the power of saturation has increased it, balancing out the picture on both the side. I hope this is very much clear. Emphasis by contrast. Emphasis generally is created. First of all, look in this picture also, emphasis by contrast. Here it is, contrast has been created, thus emphasis has been created, and you're seeing light here. Emphasis generally is created by distinctive contrast. Any part of the design that is distinctly different than the rest of the design stands out. Very much evident in this picture also. This part is different than other parts. Okay, it's a light of hope coming from a corner type of thing happening over here. The designer selectively emphasizes some areas while subduing others. Contrast, however, cannot be established unless there is a dominant condition to contrast with. Contrast obviously cannot be uh, established all the time. Okay, there are many strategies by which contrast can be established. Let's see this. First, I am skipping one slide. Let's see one strategy where the contrast has been established. This is a picture. Let's take a bigger picture. Red, you know. Now we are bringing color psychology, principle of design, and element of design together. Color psychology, red, attention gaining color. Principle of design, contrast. We are seeing how we are getting contrast. And third is element of design, that is color. So here there is red. Okay, red is more attention gaining color, but you will see your eyes are also getting to her face. Why? Can you see? There are many colors and flat colors, but here you will see double outline around her face. Okay, so a contrast is being created here over here in this small part. All color are having their own places, but this color is playing with some other color also, giving its edge, its shape. Okay, making it feel like 3D. Other colors are flat in 2D, but this outline, this dual color play, high chrome and low chrome we call it, is acting like 3D. And how what it is creating contrast, shade to tint, high value and low value. Plus there is red, so it has to be a color that is highly contrasting to red to gain attention other than red. So red is very dark, very saturated, so here we have very light color in uh, competition with red, so that it can gain attention. Small details add. Now coming back, I've skipped this slide because I wanted to tell you later. Emphasis and contrast. Generally, you know, emphasis and contrast go hand in hand. They are similar. Very crisp detail is to be noted to differentiate between emphasis and contrast. But here in color, we'll see the graphic impact of a particular color depends more on the figure ground contrast than the color itself. Now understand what here when we are seeing contrast, we are not just seeing contrast in comparison of the color, because look, if just take this gray, forget other colors around, this gray on white is less contrasting than this gray on black. So background matters a lot. A color kept on white can appear different and a color kept on black will appear different. Here gray is having more power on black and having less power on white. Similarly, other colors also, I think, are having more power on black, because you can see yellow also. Yellow is fading in white and yellow is getting more power in black. So where you have placed the color matters, and that creates emphasis or contrast. Here the emphasis is more on green. If I consider white, my emphasis will go on red, green, blue. Okay, and here my emphasis will go on mainly yellow, gray and aqua, and this difference came due to the background. What is open palette? Open palette versus limited palette. Simple words I'm telling you. Open palettes are these lines you're seeing. Hues. Hues have blocks. These are limited palettes. Okay, you choose one. And open palette are you cross that line. You choose from between the line. Okay, that is open palette. Hue schemes can be generally divided into open palettes and limited palettes. Open palettes allow any hue to be present, either randomly selected hues or expressive intuitively selected hues are used. Limited palettes confine the hues used to some pre-planned strategies. Structured hue schemes, example analogous, complementary, triadic, etc. are hue plans that confine color to only a few selective hues. Okay, that's it. That is open palette and limited palette.